Slovenia, Wandissima, hey ahoy, hey ahoy. Minecraft is Wild, take it follow April 4th, 2022. Miki, take it follow April 9th, 2022. Sucker for Pain, take it follow April 10th, 2022. Johnny Toe, take it follow April 15th, 2022. Dragon, take it follow April 15th, 2022 as well. To think I have more subscribers on YouTube than I do followers on Twitch.
The letter is on the table, Holmes. You should take a look.
I shall take the biggest of looks.
A wax seal with the monogram E.B.
Ebenezer Scrooge.
I can tell from Lestrade's handwriting that he was in a hurry when he wrote this letter. The Brackenstall family coat of arms.
My dear Mr. Holmes, I should be very glad of your immediate assistance in what promises to be a most remarkable case. It is something quite in your line. Except for releasing the lady, I will see that everything is kept exactly as I found it, but I beg you not to lose an instant, as it is difficult to leave certain things there. Yours faithfully, Inspector Lestrade.
So, what is it, Holmes?
I don't know.
Promising, as always. It appears to be a case of murder.
So you believe that Sir Eustace is dead?
I should say so. Lestrade wouldn't have sent for me for less. His writing shows considerable agitation, and he is not an emotional man. These people belong to high society. The quality of the writing paper, the EB monogram, their coat of arms. The crime was committed before midnight.
Holmes, how can you possibly tell?
Well, it is all thanks to Lestrade. He wrote his letter at 3:30 in the morning. Imagine the chain of events before that. The local police had to be called in. Scotland Yard was notified. Lestrade himself had to make haste there, and finally compose the letter he sent to me. All of that makes for a fair night's work.
Yes.
It makes sense. Lestrade also speaks of the woman he released.
That seems to indicate that she had been held somewhere during the crime. Much time has been wasted. Let us find a cab and go to Abbey Grange immediately. I live in hope of an interesting morning.
Yes. We shall have a great day. Investigate the murder at the Abbey.
Mr. Holmes and Dr. Watson, here you are. I'm very glad that you have come, but perhaps I should not have troubled you after all.
And why is that?
Lady Brackenstall has come to her senses, and she has given so clear an account of the affair that there is not much left for us to do. You remember that Lewisham gang of burglars?
What, the three Randalls?
Exactly. The father and two sons. It's their work. They stole a silver service, which is of great value.
Sir Eustace Brackenstall is dead, then?
Yes. His head was knocked in with his own poker.
A violent act of aggression.
Yes, the poor lady. She has had a most dreadful experience. She was assaulted and tied to a chair. But I think that you would best see her and hear her account of the facts. She's in the morning room with her maid, Teresa Wright.
Where is the body of the deceased?
In the dining room. We haven't touched anything.
All right. I'm going to examine it.
Very good, Watson. Lord Ramsay Brackenstall. Lord Brigham Brackenstall. Sir Warthen Brackenstall. Ladies, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm assisting Inspector Lestrade in this investigation.
Mr. Holmes, I am the wife of Sir Eustace Brackenstall. We were married only a year ago.
I am sorry for your loss. Please accept my deepest condolences.
Ugh.
I suppose that it is no use my attempting to conceal that our marriage has not been a happy one. I fear that all would tell you that, even if I were to attempt to deny it.
Why is this backwards if it's the front? Woo! Keen observer, baby. Finish 50 characters without skipping. What happened last
Can
night?
you describe to me the events of yesterday evening?
Is it really necessary? I have already told Inspector Lestrade all the...
Yes, you are, Sonny. How's it going?
Yes, madam, it is.
I will tell you then. Sir Eustace retired about 10:30. I sat in this room until after 11.
I don't even know what that
absorbed in a
means.
book. Before I went upstairs, I entered the dining room to fetch a candle and... Oh God.
Sonny, did you vote on the next
Please,
game?
Go on.
I can't remember.
As I approached the French window, I found myself face to face with an elderly, broad-shouldered man who had just stepped into the room. Close behind the first man,
Nah,
I
3.
saw 2 others. One of them struck me a savage blow with his fist and felled me unconscious to the ground.
Okay,
And then?
she fell unconscious to the
When I came to
ground, but
myself,
she already has
I
old
found that they
bruises.
had secured me tightly to a dining room chair. It was at that instant my unfortunate husband entered the room.
He fought with the intruders?
Yes, you went from 5 to 4
I think
yesterday.
he had heard them, for he was holding his stick. But they were 3, and he eventually succumbed. One of them, the elder one, struck him a terrible blow with the poker. I fainted once more. When I opened my eyes, they had withdrawn. Then my brave Teresa came to my assistance.
No, you are. Because it's my rules, and now that you have said this, I say 6. I think you're forgetting this isn't a democracy, this is a dictatorship.
Yes, I found that they had taken the silver from the sideboard. But you can see for yourself in the dining room.
Yes, like I said, I think you were forgetting. This is, I know not 6, but you're forgetting this is not a democracy. This is a dictatorship.
You mentioned that
Oh,
your
4,
marriage was not
3,
a happy one.
4,
Was
4,
there anything
3, I can't
specific
remember.
that was troubling you?
He was not a nice man when he was drunk. And he suffered from dark moods, but nothing else.
A dictatorship? Dictatorship, you know, World War II, Germany's a dictatorship. America's a democracy.
The bruises on your
One man
hands are
rules
at least
all.
1 week old.
Yummy
Your
taters.
husband caused
I
those
assume you
bruises?
got,
Oh, do you... Yes.
some potato totters.
He was very angry at the time.
I still don't understand that
Out of
emotion. Bro.
control. Again.
Well, I mean, I think you deserved it. I think you dropped a
Eustace was
meatloaf or
drunkard.
something.
To be tied to such a man for life is worse than death.
No, you were just talking
Your
about
ladyship.
potatoes. No, we were talking about. Oh, we're talking about potatoes. Dictatorships, taters. Okay, let me talk to you.
Teresa, I would like to hear your testimony.
Certainly, sir.
Oh my gosh, I want to punch you in the throat. No, I lies. No. Wrinkles. That looks like blood. I see that. Okay. Am I not allowed to select that? That literally looks like blood. Okay, it's not blood, it's coffee. Okay. There we go.
As I sat
Ugh.
by my bedroom window, I saw 3 men in the moonlight down by the lodge gate. But I thought nothing of it at the
She's
time.
old and likes coffee,
If I'd known,
like me.
And then?
I would assume it's
I went to
accurate.
bed, And it was more than an hour after that I heard my mistress scream.
She literally.
And down I ran
Look,
to find
look.
her tied to the
She's.
chair and him on the floor with his
I
head
mean this
smashed.
in the most.
That's all I know.
I mean this the nicest way possible, but she sounds like she wants to get punched in the throat. Just throw that one out there. I hit examine, but okay.
Of Lady Brackenstall and her maid Teresa was taken at a port, but which one?
The one with that statue right there. I mean that's pretty obvious. I think you could figure it out by looking at that landmark.
So the lady and her maid came from Australia a year and a half ago.
Oh my gosh, that's why you sound like you want to get punched in the throat. Because you're Australian. We hate Australians here. We hate a lot of things here, I guess. Oh.
These scratches are most definitely made by the picture frame. This is Sir Eustace's safe. There may be something important inside. I must ask Lady Brackenstall to open it.
Definitely of interest. No, I'm joking. We don't hate Australians. I'm joking, we do. Family business is booming. The Randall gang is back on the street.
The description of the Randall gang provided by Lady Brackenstall is identical to the one in the Times article.
She did it. I'm saying she did it. Look, I might not know that she did it. Australians are so cool, though. Explain. Where's the butter? Where's the butter? Okay, I'm done. Nah, man. You know what? Oh, dude. Like, the best accents in the entire world are just Southern American accents. I don't have one. I really wish I did. They're like so awesome. But where's the butter? Where's the butter? It's down under. Where's the butter? That's it. That's probably the only thing I can do that sounds semi-Australian.
Lady Brackenstall, could you open this wall safe?
No, it is my husband's safe. I do not know the combination.
But you were married to him.
To open it.
You weren't given the code due to the fact...
Ladyship?
My mistress is very tired.
Shut up. No, I can't.
Let us try to open this safe. This safe can be cracked. I only have to pay attention. The dial will vibrate when it is set to the correct number.
Wait, what? It's not vibrating at all. Oh. Oh. Okay, I figured it out. By vibrate, I thought my controller was legitimately gonna vibrate. You're not even supposed to go left. You're supposed to go right, left, then right on these. Did that move and I just missed it? In my head, it moved. I could be wrong. Oh. I don't know what the code was, nor do I care. I got it right. That's all that matters to me. Nobody took the money. Look at that. They left it.
It is common practice to keep one's valuables in a safe behind a painting. It should not really pose a challenge for a criminal.
That is a way too common thing.
Antique coins, possibly of value, but they're scattered without care.
That's why you have to do it like the mobsters did it when they when they hid all their money. Oh, my mother left it in a in a coffee can under the floorboards. Your current physical and mental state is of great concern. There are several signs of decomposition. The last time that we met, your eyes were bloodshot and your skin was tinged with yellow. It's the odor from your breath that is common in those suffering from liver damage. Then there are the lung. He wasn't drinking enough liquor. If he had lung damage, liver damage. I've described to be are caused by the nervous system, which is turning because. Oh man, they're blaming the alcohol. This guy ain't know nothing. Can't blame the alcohol. Okay, I've inspected this entire room. Can I talk to her?
Oh, what a horrible thing.
I can't talk. Well, actually, we already brought up how she's a drunk, but there we go. Talk to you one last time.
Sir Eustace's doctor speaks of his violent behavior.
Yes, Sir Eustace was
Oh
an
my god, I want to punch you in the throat.
detestable human being, to be more precise.
I think the reason why I just want to punch her in the throat is that her voice doesn't match up with her.
And all because I dared to stand up to him in defence of my mistress. Sly devil. God forgive me that I should speak of him so now that he's dead. But a devil he was, if ever one walked the earth. We met him only 18 months ago. She'd only just arrived in London. Yes, it was her first time. She'd never been
That was a
from
good
home
one.
before.
That was a good one.
One with his title and his money and his false London ways. If
Sounded
she
like a
made
velociraptor.
mistake, she has paid for it, if ever a woman did. She doesn't have any friends here, so it was especially hard for her.
Oh, what a
Okay. We're getting a lot of clues. No personal life from Australia. I mean, again, understandable. I think she's acquainted with a sailor. Alright. I haven't even identified the body. I haven't even looked at the body yet. Alright, let's go. Hello. Taxidermy.
You should examine the body
Oh,
of Eustace Brackenstall.
I am not gonna lie, I thought that was you, Watson, on the ground.
The hunting scene. A hunter's cabin. Antique hunting weapons.
Yes, well, I would have said rifles, but sure.
The hunting scene.
I'm gonna go in that door. We're
The
gonna.
hunting. These wine bottles are expensive and mostly from France.
Mostly from. Oh, we also hate the French.
An empty silverware box. It appears that the intruders have stolen the contents. This candlestick is valuable. It is interesting that it was.
Because it was not a
also
heist.
Stolen.
It wasn't them. They didn't do it. Okay, what else am I missing?
This.
No.
A bottle
Oh.
of wine is missing here.
Yes.
Criminals did not thoroughly ransack the house. They only took a little silverware.
Yes, because it was that one.
Sailor's knots. That's interesting. This rope was handled by the murderers. We need a scent hound to follow their trail.
Wait, why
I'll
haven't?
take it with me.
Hold up. If we've had a scent hound this entire time, how
This
have
is
we
the
just
chair
never
Lady
used them?
Brackenstall was tied to.
What the? Come on! That would have like solved every single case.
A decanter standing next to the open bottle. An inseparable pair indeed. Chateau Calon-Ségur. French wine. Grand Cru.
Literally, that would have solved every single murder I had in all of 10 seconds. Almost all of them.
This glass has some wine traces, but no visible beeswing. There is beeswing at the bottom, as if the wine had not been decanted before being poured.
Okay, I don't understand. I don't understand anything about wine,
This
so
glass has some wine traces, but no visible beeswing.
I don't know what beeswing is.
It is rather strange that only one of these glasses has dregs of beeswing inside it, while the other two are clear.
I shall be back. I have burgers. Oh my gosh, I love burgers.
So, Watson, what have you learned from examining?
Well,
Oh, damn, I didn't mean to skip all that.
It appears that the bell rope was cut by someone taller than me.
you should examine.
A fur trader's cabin.
Watson, what did you figure out?
That must be the murder weapon. The head was cracked with the force of the blow.
Yes, it was. Well, I love burgers. So much.
Quite a large stick, a formidable weapon. Barefoot, he had therefore been in bed and did not have time to fully dress.
Why would you wear suspenders to bed, bro?
It is covered in blood. Sir Eustace might have struck his head upon it while falling from the blow. That is one possible explanation.
That was everything. Inspect the dining room was complete. Uh. Could have been due to a poker blow. That's completely right. No. I think it was this. Well, she was tied up. I don't know why I even did that. Ugh.
This door leads to the upstairs bedrooms. Apparently the criminals did not venture there.
Okay. Hmm. Okay. Not going in there. Alright, not going in there. I just don't understand how she saw him from the window. Alright, let's go talk again.
There are 3 glasses on the dining room table. I was wondering if...
Oh, I forgot. When I came to myself the first time, each of them had a glass in his hand. They might have been a father and his 2 sons. They talked together in whispers, and then they left.
Your ladyship?
Please leave my Mary alone. She's suffered so much, she deserves some rest.
Alright, I think I searched everything I could possibly search. Let's go back to the dog that I keep wanting to pet uncontrollably. Those emojis are forever dancing. I don't know that. I don't know Mickey had dancing emojis.
Come on, Toby. We need the best nose in the British Empire on this case. I agree with you, Toby, that Watson's shoe is preferable to Mrs. Hudson's cold cuts.
Ooh. Yeah, the Tobster. Ugh.
Search, Toby.
Oh, I'm playing as a dog. Okay. Don't tell me it's a place I already want to search. Oh, wow, it's gonna be the shack over here that I wanted to search earlier, but they wouldn't let me into.
The intruders entered the shed for some reason when they were making off with the silverware.
How about eating some onion rings? I don't know how to switch back. No, there's nothing over here, but thank you, Sherlock. Just wondering, but there's nothing. So I already went out there. No, how do I don't know how to switch back to Sherlock. Unless I just have to drop them back off.
Brave Toby, the best nose in the British Empire.
Here we go. I don't know how I missed that. I also try to check this bucket. That's everything.
The scent leads to the well. I should check it.
Would have guessed the exact path I went originally.
The intruder's trail is lost behind this wall. The criminals left the house through the French window. They walked to the shed, then across to the well, before fleeing by climbing over the wall. I wonder why they chose such a winding route.
Because they're familiar with the area. Could be the only reason.
This hook might be useful. This old suitcase sounds hollow. It must be empty.
You don't know that.
Small gardening tools, nothing of great interest. Bags of seed. Some empty bags were recently moved.
Yes. That was it. Alright. And there's everything in there.
There's something glittering at the bottom there, but how can I reach it?
Thought it was just gonna fall short.
Silverware. This is hardly a coincidence.
No.
The Brackenstall coat of arms. It appears that we have found the stolen silverware.
Okay. Hmm. Thank you, Paul. Thanks, Toby. Have the video files because of BO4? No, I haven't got a single
The
one
intruder's
because of
trail
BO4.
is lost behind this wall.
You got the 15. Read that stream. What? Toby!
Brave Toby. The best nose in the British Empire.
Okay. Let's go back inside. Toby, you're awesome, man. Let's go.
What do you know about Sir Eustace, Inspector? What was his reputation?
A charming man when sober, but an absolute demon when he was drunk. In such moments, he was apparently capable of anything. Why, once he splashed fuel on Lady Brackenstall's dog and set it alight. Another day, he threw a decanter of wine at Miss Wright's head.
The
On that stream?
alcohol seems
Maybe.
to madden him.
I don't pay
To the point
attention to
that
my
we were
views.
forced to intervene several times to avoid a scandal.
Inspector, I
In
have
an hour and a
recovered the
half.
stolen silverware.
You are a wizard, Mr. Holmes. And where is it?
In the garden well.
Excuse me?
Unique, isn't it?
Rather absurd. What is the point of stealing silverware and then throwing it down into a well?
Perhaps
I
it was
couldn't tell
used
you.
as a temporary hiding place. Or simply the thieves wanted to get rid of it. It is up to us to solve this mystery.
I mean, I think it was all correct. I think he should have been violent towards his wife. It was 2050. Yes, that is what we have. Toby! Yeah, I don't pay attention to my views too much.
We found your silverware, Lady Brackenstall. It had not been taken very far.
Is that true? I am very thankful to you, Mr. Holmes.
Your ladyship? We found your mistress's silverware.
That's good news. You really are as clever as they say.
Indeed.
Alright, let's go back to Baker Street. I'm gonna go grab a drink as we travel there. For the record, remember, I always eat in the beginning half of my streams. Examine the rope.
Let us see how the rope was cut.
Okay.
The fibers at the end of the rope are smoothly cut. Let us try to find out what tool was used to cut the rope.
Not the scissors, not a knife. It was cutters.
The fibers from this cut appear to be different.
There we go.
The fibers from this cut appear to be different.
So it was a knife? I wouldn't even have pinned it on the knife. Well, I guess if the knife's sharp enough.
Knife, it matches the original.
Definitely not. Never. Ugh. Bro. Yes. Wait, what? Yes. Search for sailor suspects. Wait, what? Paul, if you're still here, go vote.
Oh, what a...
Please,
There we go. Aw, snap. A lot of fast traveling. When the Rock Boker in the voyage to India, New Zealand, and Australia ship brought to England and heard in mind, did I say everybody?
Here it is. The shipping company, the Adelaide, Southampton, London line, and its address. Interesting. It must be the place where they keep the records, including the one for the crew of the Rock of Gibraltar.
I think that if you pretend you're from Scotland Yard, they'll give it to you without any problems.
But I have another solution. I'll call in the specialist.
Gonna call in the Wigginator. Where's the... I have a phone somewhere. Where is the phone? I cannot remember. Alright, That guy. I couldn't remember who Wiggins was for a second.
Wiggins, could you come upstairs, please?
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
I need a register, my young friend. If you could borrow it, there will be half a guinea for every one of you. I need the crew list of the Rock of Gibraltar in 1893, and their current employment.
I'm straight on it, Mr. Holmes.
Do you really think they'll find it, Holmes?
My secret police is better than the Yard in many ways.
3 hours later.
Here it is, Mr. Holmes. But we can't take it back. It's too risky.
Put it on the table. I'll take care of it. Good work, young Wiggins.
Hmm.
I left it right on the table for you, sir.
This list shows the senior officers of the Rock of Gibraltar, on which Lady Brackenstall and her maid made their voyage.
Ugh.
Lady Brackenstall does not know anyone in England. This must mean that someone on this list is our mysterious visitor. And these are the lists of the senior officers of the Adelaide, Southampton, London Line ships. Let us find out who was in London upon November the 7th. This list shows...
This is the 12th.
This officer is still at sea, therefore he cannot be involved.
Yeah. Nobody else on this page.
I do not think that this sailor has any connection to the case.
Oh, I thought it was Herbert William.
This officer is still at sea, therefore he cannot be involved.
Alright, nobody there.
This officer was on a ship that sailed half a month ago. He wasn't in London at the time of the crime. This...
Nope. Alright, yeah.
Mr. Jack Crocker was in London upon the date of the crime, and he is due to depart in 2 days. This officer is still at sea, therefore he cannot be involved.
And so is this guy.
This officer is still at sea, therefore he cannot be involved.
Yes.
Captain Jack Crocker is our mysterious visitor. He was the only one around at the time of the murder.
Yes.
This Crocker, do you think...
It would be interesting to meet him. Our young friend should be able to find him.
Wiggins.
Wiggins, could you find a way to bring this Captain Crocker here to us?
Here? Holmes, that could be dangerous.
No problem, Mr. Holmes.
Sometime later.
Mr. Holmes, I was informed that you were looking for me, and I'd like to know why.
Yes, it is important that we talk. You will soon understand why. You are acquainted with Lady Mary Brackenstall, are you not?
Yes, I think I do remember her, from when I was first officer, but I still don't see...
It seems your relationship went beyond that of mere passenger and first officer.
How dare you?
Indeed, how reckless a feeling is love.
I've read that
particularly
swear.
if one is prepared to commit a murder in its name.
Explain yourself this instant.
You are aware that the murder made the headlines of the morning press. You read the newspaper report, but to your dismay, found it much fabricated. Once you learned that I wanted to see you, you came straight away. You needed to know what I had found.
You? And what do you know?
That evening, you were with Lady Brackenstall, despite the danger.
I'm not afraid, Mr. Holmes. Besides, all of this is just guesswork.
You would be right if there was no evidence.
What then?
Alright, first things first, Cap. Clear look, honest. So he's honest. Strong build. Hello, hey Drax. Is it not a school day for you? Or is no Pokemon? Did you vote yet? Sea knife. It's gotta be something with his hand. Dude, what does that say right there? Normally I can make him out. Something to do with ink? I think that's what that says. I have break from school. Oh, did you get 2 weeks off because of Resurrection Sunday or Easter Sunday, whatever you want to call it? Dude, something to do with this ink stain right here. How are you? Oh, it was on the other hand. I was still selecting the other hand, and it was on the other hand too. It was on both. That's stupid. It was on both, and I was selecting it. As you can see, I'm now frustrated with the game. No, it's actually pretty awesome. We've been solving this murder pretty fast. Like, as of right now, normally they take me 2 hours, but so far we've been doing this pretty fast.
Lady Brackenstall was tied to a chair on the night of the murder. And it was you who tied her up.
You call that evidence?
But, how's your break, by the way? Or how's it been going, your break so far? What have you been doing?
With a sailor's
Unless it just started.
Your handiwork.
So, it's a sailor who's done it. That proves nothing, Mr. Holmes. I'm not the only sailor in London right now. Your theory is flawed anyway. On the night of the murder, I was aboard the Shark. I was supervising the repair of a porthole.
At night?
It was an emergency. There was a leak. You can ask the ship's carpenter. He can confirm.
Okay.
I'm sure that he can.
Perfect. In that case, we have nothing more to talk about. Good evening, gentlemen.
Still think it was you.
Holmes, what should we do now? Would you like to check his alibi?
No. There is no doubt that these men will testify in his favor, and there will be no way to check.
So, what then?
Understandable, understandable.
So, we must work with what we have. We have all the puzzle pieces.
Now I understand why you dissected...
Oh, I hit square thing. Dude, this one only took us an hour? I haven't, he hasn't tuned into the stream in I think 3 days. Okay, so the captain is a killer. I mean, she could have very easily just left. Continue the investigation. And then, what was the other one? I still don't have that. It's one S, dis, and then it's Appointed, I believe. I think it has to be this. So I understand that she was getting beat, but I don't think they need to kill the guy. Self-defender. No, because he tied her up and then killed him. Like they were planning on something. What? I don't exactly know
Wiggins,
about that.
could you ask Mr. Crocker to come here again, please?
Right away.
Barely an hour passed. I don't care. It takes too long to type it normally. That's true, man.
Why did you make me come here again, Mr. Holmes?
It is over. I know that it was you who killed Sir Eustace Brackenstall.
What?
I know, because of the height at which the rope was cut.
Yeah,
The knife
I forgot
used
about
was
that.
a sea knife. The knots were sailor's knots, and not least the sheer force that was put behind the killing blow. And because you are the only one who knows Lady Mary Brackenstall in London. And because you love her.
It's true.
It is time for you to tell us the whole truth.
Yes, I've got 2 out of 2 murders right.
From the first day that I met her. But I never did come to visit her, for I believed that she was in a happy household. When I talked to her maid, who told me everything, I was insane with rage. I was due to set sail for 6 months away. I wanted only to see her again. But it turned into a damnable nightmare when he barged in. He dared raise his hand to her. He was not even worthy of licking her boots. Oh, I regret nothing. I admit I killed the monster out of love for her. She will forgive me if she is able.
Lady Brackenstall already forgave you. She said nothing.
Mary.
But that makes her an accomplice as well as her maid.
Yes!
Her in danger yet again.
We've killed them all. I mean, not killed them all. We put them all away.
Managed to protect her.
Till I die, do you hear me? Here is a letter that sets everything clear. And it is the one that should be disclosed to the police. I am the only culprit. Mary had nothing to do with it. Now it is time to end this.
Thought he was gonna come at me with a knife. Ooh, QTEs, baby! QTEs inside of a, hold your herrings, Captain.
How can I live if Mary suffers?
I am sorry, Captain Crocker, but there has been quite enough death in this case. Inspector,
QT's in a murder game.
Sir Eustace's killer. He tried his best to perform his own justice.
Well, I'm not surprised. Yes, it was me. I confess.
Here is a piece of evidence that can be used in court.
Perfect. A case that went smoothly for once.
Yeah, dude, this one took me less than an hour. Look. Took me less than an hour. Considering just. Bucks pull bucks there. And perfect timing. Paul just started a party. So we're gonna go join, see what's up, obviously. Yeah, we're gonna join, see what's up. See what's up. And we have joined. I don't talk to Homo sapiens. Dude, he started one and then ended it? Dude, I literally get the notification that he starts it. I just got the notification that he started it. That's why I just do this one. Let's see what he wants. I guess we could go through the next cutscene while I'm waiting. I literally got the notification on my phone that he started a party with me.
Holmes.
Oh, we have 2 more cases left, by the way.
Whatever's going on?
Oh, hello, Watson. You're early. Did you kill all of your patients?
What? Holmes, where have all these wretched bees come from?
I increased the temperature of the room so as to prevent them from hibernating. I needed to take a sample of honey. But it worked, Watson. We will have honey all year round.
Ridiculous and dangerous.
They're domestic bees. Apis mellifera, such industrious workers. Anyway, Watson, I am sorry, but I must leave you. I'm in rather a hurry.
You have a new case?
Yes, but nothing as thrilling as this experiment. A theft of plants at the Royal Botanic Gardens in Kew. I'm helping a minister who's an old friend of mine. You can join me if you like.
Well, I'll admit that I'd far rather accompany you than remain alone here with these workers of yours. Besides, you'll need a helping hand with the flowers you're intending to bring back.
Watson, however did you guess?
For the great Sherlock Holmes to bother with the theft of plants. Come on, admit that you're planning to spoil your little bees with some rare pollens.
Since when did I become so transparent? Let us go.
Man, you're gonna leave the dog with all these bees? Alright, well... Alright, let's see what this guy's talking about. Hey, bud. What are you doing? What are you doing starting a party and then leaving it instantly? What? Paul, speak. Speak words, woman!
Hold up.
He's he's a woman.
I'm here. I'm just on the phone right now. Hold up.
I don't speak to Homo sapiens.
Wait, hold up. I'm on the phone right now. Just give me like 2 seconds.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi.
Alright, give me like about 5 minutes, alright?
Alright, we're not gonna continue with the case, but... yeah. Roxanne. Bro, he's gotta vote. Why won't this kid vote? Why won't this kid vote? Oh, damn, I have to go pick up conditioner tomorrow. I guess I could check if there's any stuffed coops. I guess I could head over to Target. Alright, well, I'm gonna end this one here for now. We'll start it back up soon. But I appreciate everybody for watching. I'll catch you all in the next one. See you all then. Which will be later, in like 5 minutes, something like that.